baseball fans, and here in New York, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. Hi, folks. John Chomby alongside Chris Singleton. And Siggy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The pitch. To the right side, Rizzo. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number one. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And ball 1. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here is Gleyber Torres. A line to the pitch. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Snell, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering upstairs.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swung on, popped up, left side. Baden settles under it. And there are 2 outs. Here is Aaron Judge. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Judge rips that one. And that gets down into the gap. And that keeps the inning alive. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Juan Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. 1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Snell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Had him out front for strike 3. Top of the second, and now the Mets DH, J.D. Martinez. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. Martinez, an all-star a season ago. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Tyrone Taylor now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Francisco Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Second inning here, no score.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. 2 outs. On the ground to the left, Volpe. Sends it across the first. Out number 3. Back now in the Bronx. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
That's down.
And now the lefty. That one catches the zone. And a count 1-2. The lefty fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
In the air to left center. Marte makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
He was all over that one. He just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jose Trevino at the plate and takes high there. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
They take the force out. What a play. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Brett Beatty. Cole back to work. And that one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Volpe makes the ground, and there's one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And
That's
another ball.
Outside.
One out, bases empty. That one misses. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's through there for a strike. One down, bases empty.
Track 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Finds its way through, base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Now the left fielder, Carlos Marquez.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. One run across in the frame so far here in game 4. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Soto sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Ripped on the ground to second. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And now Alex Verdugo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
That misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. In the air out to center. That is the inning. The 4th game of the World Series.
The first baseman.
And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
best location with the fastball on strike 3. But when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
1-1.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball.
Next one misses, 2-2. That one ripped. Verdugo going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now back, right fielder.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Alvarez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Two outs, nobody on. Down to third baseman, Brett Beatty. There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here in New York, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings and misses. misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. Soto on third with 2 out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. His second homer this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Trevino jumps out of the way of ball 1. That's in there, and the count 1-1. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And that's down. A base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. DJ LeMahieu digs in now. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte really on his horse for it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the work. Back in New York. Now here is Jeff McNeil. Cole back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. That's ripped. Base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around second is Bader. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Starling Marte up to hit. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Bader at third. Lindor at first. 1 gone. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You know, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Alonso swings through it for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swung on, belted. Verdugo going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of. Here, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. The real threats are coming up, already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swings and misses. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or a Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. New inning getting started. Here is J.D. Martinez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. And it's 1-1.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Taylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Rizzo. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rizzo makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The next offering misses. 2-0. There's a strike.
2-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Here's the throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
He really He shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is out of line. He's safe. It's 4-3. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's going to be Brett Beatty. The right-hander back to work. And a ground ball to first. Oh, he gloves it from his backside.
Anthony Rizzo right there, a one-time platinum glove winner. Just an outstanding job of making the diving play. This guy will go into foul territory. He'll go up into the stands. He'll dig him out of the dirt. You name it, he can do it over there at the corner.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Torres over to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate late here in Game 4. Ripped into left for a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out. And a cut down the tying run. So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. On the ground to third. LeMahieu throws to first in time. Lindor retired. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brooks Raley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Toss to Alonso. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Verdugo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Bader sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Two down. Two outs. Base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. That clips the corner.
0-1.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Inning over. Nothing across. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Alonso goes after that one for strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clay Holmes getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Ferguson warming up as well. And now the count is even. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. J.D. Martinez stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's the 3rd out. No runs. Back in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul. 0-1 down. Bounce to the right side, boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Now the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Rayleigh, in his 6th season, he throws a slurve, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Yeah. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
To the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Now fly ball to right center. Bader squeezes it, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. And he deals. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to take the count on that hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brett Beatty. In there for strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto going back on this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
You never want to come into a postseason series and get swept. You want to feel like you've had a chance. You've worked so hard to get here. They've still got a long way to go, but after this win in Game 4, maybe, just maybe, they feel like they've got a chance.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball, so competitive.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Pick it up, pick it up. I don't want all that good enough. Got new, can't think enough. New, we're